you finally get to play a game at home. It's been a little while. Just how taxing has it been to kind of be on the road?
Yeah, it's been tough. I think we've basically spent the whole month on the road, traveling to the West Coast. I think it's twice. The travel days are longer than people might think. But it's going to be great to be back at home in front of our fans.
You've been with this team for a long time. How taxing has this year been?
It's been tough. I started out here. I've been here 4 years, and we definitely want to get to winning games. And I've been a part of a team that made the playoffs, so that's obviously the goal. But we're just gonna keep plugging away to the end of the year. That's all we can do.
As a veteran, do you feel responsibility to kind of keep the guys positive and to show leadership here during these tough times?
Absolutely, yeah. I'll show up here every day with a smile on my face and just keeping the guys, positive, because there's still such a long way to go. We play until November, I believe, so still a long way to go. Still lots of games to win, so got to keep the guys excited.
And obviously, you pretty much need to win out here to make the playoffs. So is that your focus, obviously?
For sure, yeah. But it's just about taking one game at a time. We're preparing for New Mexico, who's coming here across the country, and they're a very good team. So it's just taking it one game at a time, seeing how it goes, and just putting our best foot forward.
It's a New Mexico team that's similar to you guys, sort of fighting for their playoff lives, fighting for that final spot. What sort of level does that add to the game, knowing that they also have a lot to play for on Saturday?
I think it just adds to the flavor of the game in terms of intensity. I think both teams need 3 points. They're not just coming in here looking for a tie or looking for a point. They're looking for a win as well. So I think that'll add just a bit more intensity to the game.
And you had a stretch of games in June. You have a very similar home stretch coming up, but in that month weren't really able to take advantage of those games. What do you expect to change in order to take more advantage in front of the home fans?
I just think the style of play that we're doing now, I think maybe suits us a little bit better. I think keeping the ball a bit more against these teams and just being confident again. I think, over that stretch, I think we definitely lost our confidence a bit, lost our way, but I think going into this next stretch, I think we'll be confident in ourselves, and, having the fans that are back, I think is going to help us a lot.
What's the message right now from the coaching staff going into the stretch?
Just take it one game at a time. We have to go to New Mexico, we have to show up, perform, and ultimately win, right? We have to win out, so just take it one game at a time.
For folks who aren't at practice every day, they aren't understanding the intricacies, when people come out to a game, what are they going to see that's different in the style of play?
I would just say keeping the ball. I think traditionally when we were more just, win the ball, gets a goal. Now we're just trying to keep the ball, impose ourselves on the game rather than the other way around. So I think it'll be, a more attractive style of play. So, yeah.
And then just finally, it seems like the second half of games continues to sort of haunt you guys at times. Do you see that as more of a fitness thing or more of a mentality thing, and how do you sort of solve that issue?
I think it's a bit of both. I think we've been working on our fitness over the last 2 or 3 weeks in terms of that stuff. And then, just the mentality to close out games, especially on the road. It's tough. We saw in San Antonio, the last 15 minutes we kind of fell apart. So, just having that mentality to, when we're at a tie or winning the game, just to kind of see out that game as best as we can.
And you got back on the score sheet last game.
Yeah.
How did that feel? And can you take me through the goal? Was a good team goal.
Yeah, it felt pretty good. It was a set play that we actually went over in training. Kind of got a little messed up, but JP put in a good cross, and I was lucky to kind of just be in the right spot at the right time. And yeah, it was exciting to score in San Antonio because not many teams go in there and score 2 goals, so that was a positive to take.